I got you something to poop in. Oh, actually, I didn't get you something to poop in, did I? You already have something to poop in, but not really. It's complicated. How life live, you fool of a took. Life is for the living, you fool of a took. I'll say that 2 more times. This drip, 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 ho, 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 ho. So where is my future? Point to it. Adjusting to the sacred timeline. Poop is so complicated. Is that a phone in your pocket? Yes, it is. Who's asking? Did you puke up something? My friend. Did you puke? Did you puke, sister? Hmm? You puke something? No? No, it came out? A little bit came out? Huh? A little bit of something came out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you made yourself sick eating fucking fucked up food. He is dumb. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? God. Like, his food bowl was empty for like 4, yesterday afternoon. I had some stuff to take care of. Of course, he goes and eats the old rotten food that's like the crumbs and shit. They get stuck in the carpet. I don't clean regularly. You dumb bitch. Shout out to the Raisin Man, California. Is that where these come from? Where did these big raisins come from? Anybody know? The dark one. Old and dried out. Somehow still nourishing me. Sometimes when I go in meditation, I see this wrinkly thing. I'm beginning to understand its connections and branching into my word mind more. I'm able to bring forward some more information for you guys, for my life, for everybody, as love that I am. My first Chakti pot was, of course, from my father, and I received it instantly, as it was the highest connection, like consciousness. And like 9 other soul groups instantly streamed through. Uh, so I could read his mind kind of vibes. And then I was just really being born. Didn't even, I don't know what I was seeing. You know, it wasn't, obviously I didn't know I was seeing my dad. The internal experience was just more like that. But he was in a state of panic when I was born, and this troubled me. So yeah, I was a troubled infant. I was very quiet. Started to try to meditate as an infant, which is not good. Led to a lot of shutdown later. I had to take growth hormone shots because I was like, why do I need to grow? I didn't understand any of that. I shut that shit off consciously, you know, in that, from that soul group consciousness, I guess. Not conscious, not that I'm connected. Obviously, I'm autistic, but I'm also connected with my mother, right? And she had to go through all these heartbreaks with me. I find her perpetually in a heartbroken state. Every move I make as a man seems to cause these pained reactions. Or this is the illustration she's giving off, you know. Because she herself is trapped in this illumination. That's what I feel. She loves me. She says she loves me. She's an abusive parent, but she says she loves me. You know, I don't know. How do you take that? What do we do? We respond some kind of way. So, after years and years of schooling, that response training, and then at home, getting a different kind of training, this is where shutdowns come into my story. So yeah, after I grew like, 4 inches in 1 year or whatever, I started taking these growth hormone shots. Mom had to deliver. I'm adjusting to my vision as I'm hitting 14, and here comes my guru finding me, flailing. He doesn't come to me physically, of course. Um, 1997. Shout out 97. Shout out to the Shore of the Light. Guru means Shore of the Light. I needed structure desperately. My ego was breaking. I sought refuge. I ran away at age 24. Instantly, my heart, being away from these abusive people, my heart started to naturally lift. Yeah, because I followed my intuition, right? And it's always awesome when you follow your intuition. It's always. When is it not awesome? When is following your intuition not fucking awesome? Now, it could be false intuition. You can have other things happening. My channel's called Dreamtooth because got other things happening. This is the point of my channel. The first infusion is coming through me, I guess. First of 14 we'll do on this channel, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I don't know who this is for yet. Seemingly just for me. pooping. Moviepoopshoot.com. Life is a dream? Was the question I was asked. It was the examination I gave myself. Is life a dream? You know, because I saw these other images of other cultures and Indian religions. I'm Cajun culture. This cat fight culture, right? That's why the narcissists are successful. Somewhere in me there was this. This is the karma that brought me here, right? It's just push and pull. Like we don't have to go back millions and millions of years. When did I give away? When did I not become God? Right? My way of thinking now is life is divine when it overflows. But when was that missed? Or how was that missed? Around when the test, right? That the way shower, the light shower gives you. It's not in words. It always goes beyond words. But yeah, is life a dream? That was the question to myself, I guess. And the answer is it's complicated. After 20 years of practice, profound meditation, the answer is it's fucking complicated. Right. I'll be receiving these infusions. Frequency. Coming back to like a rainbow awareness. The path split off. It's in your imagination where you can time travel. So in California, ashram is when my ascension process started in a big way. I was a little older at that point. I was 25. We remember poverty, humility, the vows of the brahmacharya. It's very simple. Who I am is try not to take naps in the daytime. Drink the pure water. I mean, it's so simple. Like that's not really a thing. Like, and then it's not a thing in both ways. Like, it's not a thing and it's not a thing. Like when I chant, I don't have to believe that. It's not what it's about. Like believing I'm God or whatever. It's not like that. Different yogas for different yogis. Different yogas for different yogis. Obviously, shutdown syndrome is not a healthy way to continue on the ascension process, but I'm just trying to tell you about being autistic and that those kind of barriers are not so deliberate of the autistic mind. It's kind of I'm on drift mode right now, Yeah, I don't know. I hope this is coming across a little bit. For my star seed children, family, I will call you my mother, you. You can call me my child. I will address you. My mother. And through my eyes, please receive So I would so from shutdown to big bliss, I would have this described as a mischievous smile. So yeah, I'd say autistic means you can sort of identify with the unconscious in a different, more profound way. Uh, I think that's the superpower, if you will, I guess. But yeah, it's for good or bad, I don't know. That doesn't really say anything. That's my conditioning coming from, I've read like Wiccan books, and I started to try to do that, and like I'm saying, the shutdown would come from, the family trauma, depressive, the narcissistic. Each time I tried to go my own way, gently, you know. And there it is. There it is for me today. Gently. What does the ego know about? I'm misstating the case. And I'm not doing it consciously, guys. I'm doing it as the derivation of what alignment might look like if I were to communicate more effectively, I'm sure. Well, here I am. Fire, 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 fire. Do not try the ocean of my love. Do not try the ocean of my love with the fires of my desires. Who is Sylvia? What is she? That all our sway commend her. That's all I got. I'm out. Hi. Peanut. Hello, Peanut. Peanut. Hello, Peanut. Peanut. Freaking old Peanut. It's not bad. It's just, man, these are old. They have not gone bad, but they are old. So get a nutrition. Maybe not as much life force as we would like. Oh God, may I be well. Who am I? I'm like the ego piercing. I'm like Mother Earth's gauge earring. Somebody put their hands on my belly and press deep, painfully deep. So the unconscious rollout happened in in two different, like, angelic councils, galactic council, had me switch out 2006. That's when I became my walk-in, part of my ascension path kind of stuff. Yeah, it's weird to say that out loud. I don't know. That's been a long time. And like, I think first I was like, why aren't people seeing me as different? Like, and like, I had the urge to teach everyone, right? I had so big of a desire. People should know. People should know. Um, I stayed with my abusive parents, so to speak. I stayed in relationship with them. Um, this family connection includes more than just the three of us, and that's where the truth, like the simple reality, of life and death. I don't know. Of like we need each other, like in my previous stream. We need each other. Did you ever find an Indian arrowhead? They're amazing. What an amazing primitive technology. People say primitive. It's technology. I should call it technology. I think what we have is technology. No, it was always technology. This place used to be. Flooded. With soil. Life in the soil was so rich, so richly fed by the great uh, so my next Shaktipat was this Cherokee man shook my hand when I was only 12, 12 years old, 13, 12, 13 years old. He shook it very, very firmly. And after, and with intent, and da 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 da, it was very clear. It was very clear. It was very signaled. It was a very, clear and clearly intuitive experience, like highlighted in like with these things in my intuition, highlighting these things, like right. Some things like sometimes it's like a spotlight on a situation. Like later, that's how I started to try to see it in different ways. You see it in different ways. But anyway, get me away from these depressive people. Anybody got time for that? But they're my family. Yo. So listen up, here's a story about a little guy who lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him. Inside and outside, blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. And you ain't got what you got. Meow meow.